Here's the play!
Boy, that very first play, Chris, it sure affected it, didn't it?
Yeah, and it kind of turned the momentum right away.
Again, Marshall gets out of it. Oh, my goodness. What a play. What a play. At the end of this game, we're going to have the Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exeter Realty Kutcher play of the game, and that might be it. What heads-up football.
Somebody better send that to ESPN because that could be a top 10.
It could be. Jumps, throws it back to his teammate. That's great. That was Collins to Campbell. Wow.
Maybe the play of the year.
Maybe so.
In
Maybe
high school football.
I don't know what they're talking about. They're thinking.
I don't think they know what to think.
Did we just see that? Did you see what I think I saw?
Are they trying to figure out the spot?
Was that legal? I believe it's legal. You know, maybe our referee friend will text you again here and tell us for sure, but I think that's legal. It's the same thing as a tip drill, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he never
stepped out of bounds. His last established position was inbounds. They're still discussing it. The officials have called timeout, but I just don't see how. You know, I just don't see how it could be.
They're
illegal.
probably trying to figure out if it's legal, and I just got word it is legal.
You know, to me, it's a tip drill. You know, he got rid of it before he came down out of bounds, and Campbell catches it. But we have the Franklin County defense on the field.
Well, how is it a first down?
Yeah.
If it's not an interception, it's an incomplete pass.
That's a really good question. Is it, unless it's a penalty. Is it a penalty of some type?
No. What?
I just don't. I'm going to have to tune into the news tonight and see what some other broadcasters in the area think about that.
Hello, football fans. Ryan here. One of those broadcasters the announcers mentioned actually contacted me about this play. His name is Jake.
Hi, football fans. I'm Jake. I'm a big supporter of the Franklin County Flyers, the team in the dark uniforms. This play has me really upset. I think Bardstown, the team in white, turned the ball over, but instead they got a first down. Can you help me?
We'll certainly try, Jake, and we'll do so by taking a deep dive into this play, which took place in Kentucky. Now, number 4 leaped, and while out of bounds, caught the pass and then threw the ball forward to a teammate who caught the ball in bounds. If we parse the previous sentence, we realize I said a couple of things that are problematic, namely out of bounds and threw the ball forward. Let's start with whether the defender was out of bounds. To know exactly what it means to be out of bounds, we need to look at Rule 2, Definitions of Playing Terms, in the rules book. According to Rule 2's definition of being out of bounds, a player is out of bounds when any part of the person is touching anything other than another player or game official that is on or outside the sideline. If we look at the video frame by frame, it appears when number 4 leaped into the air, his foot was in bounds, and he threw the ball away before landing out of bounds. The player may have been over the out of bounds area, but the rules book says he was still in bounds.
What about the forward pass made by the defender? A defender can't make a forward pass.
You're right, a defender can't make a forward pass, but was this actually a forward pass? The rules book defines passing as throwing a ball that is in player possession.
Surely the ball is in possession of the defender. I mean, the defender caught the pass.
According to the rules book, a ball in player possession is a live ball held or controlled by a player after it has been handed or snapped to him or after he caught or recovered it.
The defender didn't have the ball handed or snapped to him. We definitely know that. Did the defender recover the ball?
No, because a recovery is gaining possession of a live ball after it strikes the ground. The ball didn't strike the ground.
Well, that leaves caught.
The definition of catch is the act of establishing player possession of a live ball which is in flight and first contacting the ground in bounds. There's more to the definition, but for our purposes, we can stop there.
Wow, okay. So according to that definition, the defender didn't catch the ball since he never contacted the ground in bounds. Therefore, the defender couldn't have possessed the ball, and if the defender wasn't in possession of the ball, the defender couldn't have thrown a forward pass. But the White Hats signaled illegal batting. Did the defense commit illegal batting?
Good question. The definition of batting is intentionally slapping or striking the ball with the arm or hand. While the action made in this play by number 4 isn't what we generally think of when we think of batting, I would say this player batted the ball.
Oh no, we have illegal batting.
Hold on, that's just the definition of batting. We need to check Rule 9, Section 7, Article 2 to learn what is illegal batting. That rule says no player shall bat a loose ball other than a pass in flight. Article 3 of the same rule and the same section says any pass in flight may be batted in any direction by an eligible receiver unless it is a backward pass batted forward by the passing team. The crew signaled and enforced an illegal batting foul. The foul comes with a 10-yard penalty. Since it was 3rd and 8, the penalty yardage gave Bardstown a first down. To me, the big takeaway from this play is officials need to know Rule 2, definition of playing terms. While it's some of the driest reading in the rules book, Rule 2 is the most important rule. Case in point, earlier I said number 4 leaped and while out of bounds, caught the pass and then threw the ball forward to a teammate. While it's an accurate description, it's inaccurate when compared to the definition of playing terms found in Rule 2. According to the rules book, number 4 wasn't out of bounds, number 4 didn't catch the pass, and number 4 didn't pass the ball forward. You gotta love rule number 2. Just so everyone knows, Bardstown went on to score and eventually made the game close. Despite having the ball late with a chance to tie the game, Bardstown lost 37-29.
So Bardstown did turn the ball over. The interceptions should have counted.
Well, I don't know about that, Jake. Video of high school football is never definitive. We don't want to come down hard on this crew as there might be pertinent information we are missing. They did their best in a stressful, highly competitive situation. Now let's see what our viewers think. Please put your opinion of this play, the rules I've cited, and how the crew handled this situation in the comments section below. We want to hear from you, so please join the discussion. Share your wisdom, insights, and experiences. So what do you think, Jake?
Well, it appears the interception may have possibly counted. I'm devastated for my team. How will I ever get over it?
Forget it, Jake. It's Bardstown.
We worked really hard for that.
We did.
The 50-year-old reference is a huge stretch. Very underwhelming.
That is true.
I mean, I'm not a broadcaster. I've never even heard of Bardstown before this video. Heck, I'm not even a real person.
You're not.
Making these videos, is this really how you like to spend your free time?
It is.
Now what do we do?
We wait for the announcer.
When does the announcer come along?
The announcer comes along right now.
If you're already a high school football official, have a great season. If you're not a high school football official, now is the perfect time to become one. Contact the Evergreen Football Officials Association and we'll help you make it happen. Until next time, we're the EFOA, making good officials better.